top esports sides where you're relying on these shockwaves, you're relying on these deadly flourishes. It's not like you've got the same as the last game where they've got a definitive front line who can buy space for the Jhin, buy space for the Orianna. So I'm a bit concerned about the top. Move in towards River, especially now that you've got iBoy and Hung having control that bottom side and make these plays.
Knight's in trouble, but Karsa's here alongside him. That's both summoners used for the mid laner here. Hung literally doesn't take damage though, so that's kind of fine for Vici to do. Here we go, Karsa wants to prove me wrong here. Jumps on with a shotgun in onto the horse here, and they might just finish off first blood. Karsa grabbing the credit for that one as FoFo wants to answer. Q goes through, does hit, but can't finish the kill off. It's going to be Joel pulled back in and taken down to even up support for support.
Nice job from Vici. Cube has been so... However, see, a really decent trade in the mid lane coming through from Knight. Gets the burn onto the shockwave.
Karsa wants a 1v1 for himself. Not quite level 6, so it doesn't have the collateral damage. But Aix, this is not your jungle, my friend. There's a hunter with a shotgun, and he's got horse on the menu. He's going to flash forward for the kill, and Karsa puts his foot down.
Started it up, but you're still waiting for a lot of these first items to come through. Like, that makes such a big difference for this competition. But
iBoy wants the 1v1 with JackeyLove flashes under the tower. Ooh, nearly got away. 1 HP, but iBoy finishes it, slides away, and trades it for the dragon.
And this is off JackeyLove there. Now, the dragon still goes away at top esports, but suddenly Vici with a rift tower to this bottom lane can do a lot.
Here we go, Chuo. He doesn't need JackeyLove. He's his own independent man. iBoy's ticking away, but the ignite's not enough. iBoy gets out. Karsa's here. Collateral damage is on cooldown, but Karsa might just finish these kills off anyway. Q will get one for himself, and now on towards Hung. Chuo has the face breaker, gets the stun for himself. Hung gets underneath the tower. Haymaker's not quite enough. Hung surviving. Karsa's tanking the tower. Oh, no! He's gonna go down. Hung gets the kill.
Oh god, that was so... To get in, gets the kill, at least one kill in his favor. But Karsa diving a little bit too far forward means that they get one back. So all said and done, it actually does kind of come out Vici's way apart from that dragon. They really want to make sure they're controlling these choke points, try and draw Vici in where the Orianna Shockwave can do a lot of work, where you can have JackeyLove set up correctly, and even Karsa, just that straight line damage would be beautiful, but they will just get the dragon. It looks like Vici aren't confident that they're going to be able to take that trade, as 369 had roamed down, and there was no TP available on Cube.
Yeah, nicely done there from top esports 360.
But looks like Vici anyway over here going to be starting up the Rift Tower. Karsa again, like, this damage from FoFo is absolutely insane off the Luden's Tempest, and already poking a whole bunch of top esports members out. But
oh, Dro with the 3-man face breaker in with the curtain call as well. But Cube trying to make some work happen. 369 with the instant double kill. That is perfect execution in a nutshell. Shockwave onto iBoy, but he's Samira, so it doesn't matter. JackeyLove the last man standing, but the flash forward and finished off.
And this is what is from all angles, and they're able to wipe top esports off the rift.
Dragon's coming up in 30 seconds, so let's talk about this. What? Oh, hang on, 369. What are you doing, mate? Like, I'm the first one to sing his praises usually, but that was...
So they can get this kill. And maybe, just maybe, they can get this dragon. I'm not 100% certain, but I think that might be the play.
369, just type in lag in all chat real quick. Just let's not...
Again, Jgl can go for these big flash plays, but you need the instant follow-up with Knight getting the big shockwave, shutting people down ASAP.
Knight's been knocked up though. In comes Aix, and Hecarim is no slouch once you got that Triforce. A nice easy pick. And Vici are snowballing this one pretty hard. 6,000 gold lead now for them. FoFo's going to be able to finish this tower off alongside Aix. Vici are very much in command of things right now.
Vici not really being the proactive team in a lot of their fights. This is the time where they need to be proactive. And it looks like maybe they have found it with JackeyLove.
Oh no, Hecarim versus carries. There's just nothing you can do. JackeyLove used both of his sums as well and still goes down. That is brutal. That is another guaranteed dragon. Every single time dragon...
The side lane, so he's not even in a position here to get down towards this next dragon. So that's now 2 Infernal Dragons already going over the way of Vici. And when you're looking towards FoFo on this Zoe, when you're looking towards Cube having these big ultimates, that's going to be a lot of extra damage coming in from Vici's lineup.
It really is. That is double Infernal.
I'm the worst for it because I haven't seen so many different things. Like, I've seen Game of Thrones, but there's a lot that I haven't watched. There's JackeyLove. I've seen this before.
I haven't seen JackeyLove. I can't see him anywhere, in fact. I don't know where he went. 12 to 5 now on the scoreboard. This runs a wash, Dagda. Top Esports are nowhere to be seen. Everything in their favor. They've got everything they could ever dream of for this fight. JackeyLove's only just respawned. Shockwave onto 2 here. Can they follow up? The damage
You
just...
find a connection here on towards 369, but there's nothing really there to follow up.
And the hilarious thing is still take this game. Don't believe that this one's done and dusted just yet.
Yeah, but I like what Vici are doing here. Spreading out, going from multiple angles means it's very difficult for Knight to carry.
Here we go. Draw taking a lot of damage. Goes into the back line, and it's just going to be already over, I think. Double kill comes up through Samira on the back line. But 369 is popping off. Couldn't quite finish off Cube. There's the triple for himself as he rolls all 9s all day, baby. He's going to go down in the end, but what a play from him to even things up.
A fantastic play from him, but Vici...
So he's like, look, let's just make a montage moment so I can walk away happy from this game, even if it's a loss. I think it's basically the mindset at this point. This is
nice and easy to get the ball positioned in the right spot, but when Vici approached that fight, they had Cube coming in from that bot side, they had Aix approaching from quite in the end. Now though, again, look at the spread from Vici, coming in from multiple angles. You can't have Knight just play forward with this Orianna ball because you always have the threat of Cube coming in.
Damage onto Aix though, they're just trying to finish off the jungler. Having to use the Onslaught of Shadows to escape. Shockwave there onto iBoy. He's taken into his GA very early on. Cube can't get anyone with his Maelstrom either. Karsa still in the middle of the fray. 369 goes back into this fight. Hung's gonna go down as well. FoFo's the last man standing at 369. He ain't done just yet. JackeyLove finally gets a kill on the board, and towards the mid lane they go.
This isn't fair. Top Esports are just winning fights they have no business doing. Great job from 369 to pick off Aix in the perfect scenario. Forces out the Onslaught of Shadows early, and then that dive potential that we talked about from Vici is no longer there. You can't get the Rell to follow up on all this engage. They're able to pick them off from multiple angles, and because you had Cube zoned out so well by the rest of the team, that's where you could have JackeyLove and Knight move forward aggressively, knowing that they were going to be safe.
And this is why I was saying before that last Dragon fight, hey look, they've got items, maybe they could win, because you never can count Top Esports out. The game is never done when these players are on the server. They should be able to just about finish this one off. And after all of that, it's 2-0 to Top Esports.
How do they do it? All the time. It's just...
Ali is going to tank in the top lane, blah, blah, blah. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, because 369 can do that. And the crazy thing about Top Esports is that Knight can do that, Karsa can do that, JackeyLove